I'm starting off with the Mermaid Oracle card deck, just to get a general kind of theme, a kind of general feel about what type of things you're going to be dealing with in the coming month, because we're not just going into a new month, we're going into a new year and a new decade. It's going to be pretty powerful. Okay, so let's see if we've got a couple of cards to show up where exactly we're going to be. It's interesting that we've actually got some cards which are similar to Taurus. Okay, so there'll be some kind of recurring themes for you earth signs. Okay, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so it looks as if the main things we're dealing with this month, we've got the card, the present, gift, treasure, revelation of your own value, the nowness, so living in the present moment, being in touch with who you are and what you want. Okay, this was kind of coming up for Taurus as well, about being, making yourself happy, focusing in on your own inner world, your own outer world, making you happy. We've also got visions, which is psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out of body travel. Okay, but the thing that I want you to notice here is that this mermaid has got her back turned to the moon, but it's as if she's kind of joining hands, linking up with her shadow self. Okay, so this is maybe like getting to know the real you, getting to know your shadow self. Your shadow self can reveal a lot in how you move forward and how you adapt and change and transform. You've got sacrifices. Okay, this mermaid stuck in the oil, and the thing that I just heard here was don't get stuck in the mud. Okay, Capricorns get stuck in the mud quite a lot, earth signs. Sometimes you can get stuck in the mundane, the here and now, sometimes you can be a little bit frightened, although you guys can be really successful and you're really committed to yourself, like you can put in the consistency to make yourself successful. Sometimes you're a little bit scared to try new things, okay, because what you've got going, like just now, the tried and tested already works for you, okay? So sometimes you can get lost in that little loop, not really changing anything, not really pushing yourself to go to the next goal, to go to the, to really kind of push yourself out your comfort zone, okay? I also feel like this could be with regards to relationships and friendships, family members as well, maybe just going through the same old mundane, the same old routine, because you're scared to change anything, okay? Maybe clinging on to things that are no longer serving us, because we've got this card adrift and it says, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So this could be about breaking away from, you've kind of stuck to the same thing, you've got the same results and nothing is really changing. There could be some regret there about how maybe not kind of taking opportunities that came up, okay? Particularly with love, okay? Let's see what's coming up for you the next month. I'm just going to ask Spirit to give us some cards for the start of the month, middle of the month, the end of the month. Okay, you've got the Seven of Swords coming up. This came out for Virgo as well. Okay, so there's maybe some things we're not being entirely honest about. Okay, so this came up for Virgo. It was more about kind of not really speaking the truth. Okay, these cards are flying out. Not really being open and honest about what you're really feeling. Maybe trying to shove your own feelings under the carpet. Maybe not really kind of wanting to be vulnerable because you've been hurt before. Okay. A couple more cards, please, Spirit. A lot of Swords energy. Okay. So So like I was saying, there is this energy of maybe not speaking your truth, maybe kind of, I don't want to say lying, okay, this did come up for Virgo as well. It's more about not being completely honest with how you feel, okay? Maybe not bringing your own, maybe not bringing your attention to your own input and things, okay? I feel though for you guys, this is maybe related to your past and past relationships, okay? For some of you, I feel as if this could be an ex-partner or an ex-relationship which is still weighing heavily on your mind. Maybe you're still carrying the energetic baggage from it, but this was like a partnership where you feel betrayed, okay? Maybe you got hurt, maybe someone wasn't completely honest with you, maybe you were betrayed, maybe you were cheated on. And this is kind of soured the tone for relationships to come. This is still something that you're having a hard time releasing, okay? Something that you've maybe found hard to forgive, something that you're still carrying, okay? And the Ten of Swords is indicating that this is the end of a cycle. Something needs to finish, okay? Change is coming. So I feel like if this is someone that you've dealt with recently, I feel like you're moving, it's time to move past that now, okay? If this is something that's been fairly recent, or if it's something that's been in the past, it's coming up because it's showing that you still have a lot of thoughts and feelings towards this. You're still quite emotionally caught up in this and it needs to be let go of, okay? Perhaps even there's maybe like a new situation, okay? It could be work, it could be love, where you maybe want to pursue a relationship, but you're too frightened, okay? You're too scared of what happened before to allow you to move forward, okay? The High Priestess is indicating that you have the intuition to work this out. Go with your gut instinct. However, I would say that be careful that you're not looking for false evidence appearing real, okay? Make sure that you're not looking for things to prove yourself wrong or to prove yourself right, that maybe to prove that a certain relationship isn't going to work, or maybe kind of destroying it or self-sabotaging before it's even got off the ground. We've got this energy of anxiety with the Nine of Swords, and typically when this comes up, this is indicating that it's usually kind of of our own doing, okay? Something that's keeping us awake at night. So it looks as if there's like a lot of fears here, a lot of fears around love and relationships, which we're not really letting go of, okay? Now it's good to kind of remember like things that have happened to us, because that's how we learn lessons. That is how we learn, adapt, grow. This is how we kind of change the tone for the relationships that are yet to come. But if you're holding on to that, you're recreating the same pattern, okay? You're holding on to that vibration of distrust, of dishonesty. And when you come from that being your focus, you recreate relationships and situations of the same caliber. We've also got Temperance. Okay, so Temperance is about finding balance, okay? Finding balance, I feel like maybe even there's like a lot of stress in your life just now. Finding balance like between work and play, work and relationships, but that can also be indicating that you need to look after your health this month, okay? So really kind of, I feel like I want to say grounding. You guys are going to need to do a lot of grounding this month. Use an earth sign. start of January, we'll end of December, beginning of January, we've got Capricorn, we've got a new moon in Capricorn, 26th of December, also got a lunar eclipse. We've also got 4 planets in conjunction in Capricorn. Okay, so that is some heavy energy. That is going to affect you. That is going to make like your old fears, your old programming around certain things, that's going to like trigger that up to the surface so that you can release it. Okay, it's up to you whether you're going to react to it or not. Okay, I mean, look at the way she's standing on one leg. Okay, she's got one eye kind of closed. Okay, it's as if like she's trying not to twitch, or she's trying not to show like an emotional reaction. Okay, so it's about how you're going to deal with stuff as it comes up. We could have someone from the past wanting to reappear into your life. Okay, this could be happening. This could be what's triggering up these old memories. This could be someone that is coming back from the past. Maybe someone that wants to reconnect with you. Okay, or it could be that you are connecting with someone who's younger than you. Maybe there's like a chance to meet someone. It could be someone from your past, doesn't need to be, or it could be that there's an age difference between you and someone else that you're going to be meeting. Okay, it's up to you whether you bring, if this is like a romantic meeting, it's up to you what baggage you bring with you. Okay, we have got the King of Cups. Okay, which is positive when it comes to relationships. Okay, this is someone who is I mean, this doesn't need to be a man, because it's King of Cups, doesn't need to be a man. It could be female. It's not gender specific, but this is someone who tends to have their shit together, okay, when it comes to their emotions, emotional maturity, someone who's quite generous, sensitive, but maybe quite quiet about their emotions. It looks as if love could be entering your life with this. There could be a romantic offer that is here for you, or you could be the one that is making an offer to someone else. I do see you have got a choice to make, okay? So I do feel as if your fears from the past are going to be triggered, okay? It could be someone from the past that's coming up. Maybe they want to reconnect with you, and maybe you've got the chance to meet someone new. Do you go back to the past, or do you start afresh? Or if this is you starting again, maybe like taking the opportunity to date or to meet someone else, do you carry that baggage with you, or do you leave it in the past? Are you ready to move forward? The Justice card is indicating that everything is going to play out exactly as it needs to. So it looks as if you could have everything working out for you in divine timing. This could be, if a relationship's about to take place, it's all working out in perfect timing. You're going to get everything that is due to you. It's a really positive omen. Okay, so let's go and have a look at some of the oracle cards. Let's have a look at your love life. We'll just get a little bit more clarity on that using the romance angels. All the decks that I'm using, I will pop in the description box at the bottom. Worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. Just what I said about that perfect timing. Okay, so worth waiting for. The love that you're looking for is worth waiting for. We've got codependency. Remember what I said about kind of like those old fears coming up? And it says addictions and affecting your romantic life. So it could be that, you know, like when you get into a relationship, maybe like you're fine being on your own, but as soon as you get into a relationship, that's maybe when you start to see like obsessive, you know, obsessive thinking about a person, kind of getting a little bit codependent on them, feeling like you need them. It could also be in relation to substances, food, drink, alcohol, could be anything. We've got romantic feelings, okay? Your romantic feelings are real and worth exploring. Let's go for one more card. separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, so it could be that maybe you're not quite ready. Maybe you've got feelings for someone, but maybe you're not quite ready yet. Or maybe it's, you know, you're waiting, okay, for that divine timing. Okay, maybe like the kind of old fears are coming up to indicate that you've not dealt with this yet. Maybe you need a bit more time, okay? Or maybe you've been in separation with someone and this is the person coming back from the past. Okay. Let's see what's happening with the angel answers. You've got no, okay. I feel like the no is for anybody who's maybe looking to get back with an ex. Okay, that's maybe where the separation's coming in with the romance angel. So I feel like the no is in relation to an ex. Okay, not to go back there. I don't know who needs to hear that message, but don't go back, go forwards. Okay, what else can you tell us? Helpful people, okay, helpful people around you. Perhaps this is maybe, you know, speaking to your friends, family members who can give you advice on what to do about these current situations. Another 2 messages, please, Spirit. Ask help from others. Like, don't try to take all this on yourself. And you've got meditation brings answers, okay? So it could be that you're looking inwards for the answers to your questions this month. Doing some meditation. Okay, let's have a look at the crystal angels and we'll tie up the reading there. So what's coming up for us? January 2020 for Capricorn. What messages can you give us for Capricorn? Okay, you've got love life. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. I really feel as if this is like, I feel like you could be getting like the chance to start again here. Stress reduction, de-stress your mind, body and schedule as you need to rest, recharge and revive. Okay, so taking on too much, that was like that temperance card with the balance on one leg. You've also got ceremony celebrations. It's an important life passage such as weddings, birthdays, graduations or anniversaries. So you could be attending gatherings. This could be your opportunity to either meet someone or maybe where your person from the past is going to show up. Progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus on how far you've come and all that you've learned. So even if you still find yourself stuck in the past when it comes to previous relationships, remember that healing is a lifelong journey. It doesn't all get fixed right away. It's not about being perfect, it's about making progress. And I feel like maybe if this is to do with old relationships, old lovers, maybe even recognizing that, you know, you're making progress and looking for the red flags, and realizing that certain connections aren't healthy. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.